This is Mitch. I'm here with Tim Berry, and we're talking about taxfreefuture.com. And today's segment, we're going to be talking about educational IRAs. So tell us, what is an educational IRA?
Educational IRA is something that few people even understand or know exists. But at its most basic, it's a Roth IRA for educational expenses. So if you got a kid going to private school, going to have high college tuition bills, all the other stuff, start allocating some of your income over to the educational IRA. It grows tax-free like an IRA does. And then whenever the money comes out for the educational expenses, boom, how much we got to pay in taxes, Mitch?
Zero.
Zero, nothing, nada, not a single penny. So it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. So, educational IRAs, what can you invest in? Like, tell us what kind of things you can invest in, because a lot of people are real limited. They think that they're just going to be putting their cash in and then it's going to grow at an interest rate or it's going to fluctuate with the stock market. But what are the other choices?
Well, here's the thing. What do you want the other choices to be? It's pretty much anything on the face of the earth except for precious metals and S corporation and life insurance. Other than that, you can pretty much invest in whatever the hell you want to. You want to do a hard money loan? Cool, do a hard money loan. You want to own rental properties? Cool, do rental properties. Don't have the cash to buy the rental properties outright? No big deal, do leveraged rental properties inside there. You can do that. You want to flip the properties, carry back a note? Cool, you can do that. So it's pretty much whatever the hell you want to, you can do inside that educational IRA.
You can loan your money at 12 or 13 or 14% against a real piece of collateral that's worth 2 or 3 or 5 times more than what you're loaning, so that you're always, have this sense of security and minimize your risk. What if I had like this one rent house that I could get into, but I don't want to give it all to the educational fund? Can I divide it and send half of it my way and half of it the kids' way?
Yeah, it's a mind blower. I mean, most people don't understand how much you can slice and dice cash flows of real estate, but we could program it so that all the income earned by the property goes to the educational IRA for the next 5 or 10 years. So that means you don't have to pay taxes on the income being generated. And then after 5, 10 years, everything goes back to you. So we can pretty much program it however you want to have the income flowing into that educational IRA in that completely tax-free manner.
See, I learned something every time when I talk to you, because I thought you were going to say, well, you could make the rental property half owned by your kid's IRA going into the college fund and half owned by you. But I never thought about the first 5 years, all of it goes one direction and then it reverts back to wherever you want. That's just something new that I just learned here again by talking to you. That's one reason why I like to do educational series, because man, you just don't know what you don't know. And so
Yeah.
you start talking to people like you, and then all of a sudden, Mitch Stevens getting a little smarter, and I got a long ways to go.
No, I don't think so, Mitch. I think you're a hell of a lot smarter than I am.
Well, you're sitting in Mexico on a beach, so I'm not gonna hear any of that crap. All right. So anything else we need to know about these educational IRAs? How old you have to be, how much you have to start them with? What else is there to know?
You know what? The only thing they really need to know is fill out the information on the web form, and we can talk about everyone's particular situation with them individually. Because otherwise, we're going to get bogged down in details. You got to be under the age of 30. Oh, it may be 18, and blah 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 blah. Don't even worry about it, people. Don't worry. Be happy. Fill out the form. If you have an interest in learning more about this stuff, give a call. I'm more than happy to bore the hell out of you.
Well, it's always boring until it's your exact circumstances, and then it gets kind of interesting, which is what the consult calls about. So fill out the form, go to taxfreefuture.com, fill out the little micro form there, first and last name, email address, phone number. We're not going to beat you up with a bunch of endless BS. Just give you a chance to watch these little 37 video vignettes to show you how you can take little pieces of money and make them into big pieces of money really pretty quickly. Sky's the limit. And also to plug in, like Tim said, your own personal situation. We can start talking about, well, if it's this way, then you do that. And if it's the other way, you do this. Well, why don't we just get on the phone, figure out your way, and figure out how we're going to go. All right. This is Mitch Stevens with taxfreefuture.com. Thanks for spending the morning with me as you do once a week, Tim. I appreciate you very much. And I look forward to maybe visiting this nice place in Mexico soon.
Come on down, sir. Come on down.
All righty. We're out of here.
Okay, thanks, Mitch.
Bye
Take
now.
care. Bye.